In this video, I'm talking about the Winter Wonderland piano sheet music. My name is Paul Tobey from jazzmental.com. And the tune Winter Wonderland, of course, if it's the right time of year, you're looking for different ways to play it. I'm going to tackle pretty much the bridge during this video. We only got about 10 minutes for this. I want to show you some of the chords at the bridge, some neat pedal notes that you can play. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the entire piece through one time, and then I'm going to start discussing it, tearing it apart, and showing you chords and scales and things that I think are important. So let's get started. Okay, so today we're talking about Winter Wonderland. I've got the sheet music here. Let me play the tune through once, and then we're going to come back and start to tear it apart, especially the bridge. Let's get going. All right, so here we are in the sheet music, and I'm going to skip down to where the bridge starts, where you've got this. So just before that G chord, which starts at the letter C, there is a 2-5 there, which is A minor 7 flat 5 to D 7 flat 9. So it's basically so that chord, which is the A minor 7 flat 5 chord, again, you might want to think of that like a G over F7 chord. So all I'm doing is just a G chord in the right, and then F7 in the left. But instead of the F7, I want you to play A and G, which is 1 and flat 7 of the A minor 7 flat 5 chord. Really cool sounding chord. And we've done 7th chords with flat 9s before. I'm not going to tackle that right here. Let's go into the bridge and let's take a look at this D pedal, which I think is cool. So basically what you want to do is play what I think is a G major 7th chord. And then A minor. So G major 7, A minor 7. Sounds really nice. And then we've got a 2-5, which is C minor to F7. And you're doing the same thing with the B flat over F chord. It's B flat major 7 to C minor 7. So So again, it's the same as the G. Kind of a nice sound. So let's play it from the beginning of the bridge, which is the letter C. And I want to tackle this because the C7th chord is kind of interesting. What we're going to do, and let me grab a screenshot here. So on this C7th chord, we're going to add a sharp 11, which is basically an F sharp. So think of sharp 11 chords just like we did with the F7 sharp 11. It's C7 sharp 11, so D major over C7. Because the D is in the melody, which is the 9th of the chord. I think it might be a good idea to write that one up because you're going to be using that a lot in your playing if you want your playing to sound really good. So just a D chord here. So you got F sharp, D, and E, A natural, and then D in the melody. And in the bottom, we've got just a C, E natural, and B flat. So the 3rd and the 7th. So this is 1, 3, 7. Let's go back to the song. Right, so we're basically 4 bars before A where you're seeing the C7th chord. It's an F7 flat 9 chord. To B flat, of course. And that chord is missing, so just put a B flat in there. So all right, let's go back to the beginning of the bridge and let's come into the bridge 2 bars before it. So my suggestion is if you want to know a little bit more detail about this, just ask it in the comments below. I will post a link up here in the corner to the A section where we tear apart the A section. I really wanted to focus on the bridge of this tune because in these 10-minute videos, I don't really want to give you more than is necessary in order to do a practice session. You can literally do an entire practice just out of the bridge and figuring that out. So I would suggest that you, again, play the video over a few times, get those voicings underneath your fingers and just practice, 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 and eventually it'll become second nature for you. So if you have any questions, again, just post them below. Let's play it from the bridge. And I think the the scales that you want to use over this are pretty obvious. It's just basically a G scale. So when we get to the D, it's... So have fun with it. I think it's a cool tune. It's like almost all Christmas tunes. They lend themselves really well to playing jazz. So I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. Thanks a lot for your time, and we'll see you in another video.